Okay, so we've just set up 50 URLs. We've spidered 50 URLs and set up the title and description for each one of those pages. And now we're ready to go ahead and move on through the rest of these tabs. So on the Settings tab, we have some sub-tabs here, the General tab, where you have a few different options related to your different log files and stuff like that. Now you have the Limits tab here, and this is a good one because what this is going to do is tell you the minimum and maximum number of pages to ping during one run. So you might say, I would like to ping 1 page to 2 pages per run, or you might say 5 pages to 10 pages, or whatever you choose. And this is just going to be the minimum to maximum number that ADS will randomly ping. And each time it runs, it's going to randomly choose between these numbers. I like to personally ping maybe somewhere between, say, 2 to 5 pages per run, per site. So I don't like to ping a whole lot more than that because you don't want to raise any red flags in the different ping directories and have them thinking that you're using an automated software, because they wouldn't like that if they knew. So the minimum time span between pings, you can set this up. You can set it up based on minutes, hours, or days. You could ping 2 to 5 pages per site every 15 to 30 minutes. That would be excessive in my opinion. I would say rather every 12 to 24 hours might be more appropriate, something like that. Or you might just ping your site quickly and then shut down and come back tomorrow and ping again. But you can actually use All Day Sucker to ping and then go ahead and just minimize this to your tray and let it use its built-in timing system to ping on a regular basis. But so this is kind of up to you how you choose to set up those. If you're only pinging a few pages, I recommend not using proxies, because proxies can cause certain issues and stuff like that. But if you're pinging a lot of pages, you may want to use the proxies. It's a really nice feature. To use proxies, you want to hit the check mark here, and per proxy hits, I'd say you might leave it at 5. So it's going to use a proxy only to ping 5 pages, no more. Now, a lot of proxy tools are going to require you to provide a proxy, which you can do. You could do that by adding, I'm going to show you this tool here, by adding a proxy here that you've acquired from somewhere on the web or whatnot. If you wanted to add a bunch of proxies, this would take a long time to do, however, which is why we've built in a tool that will grab these proxies from the internet or from a file. So you can download a list of proxies and add them here, or you can just have All Day Sucker go out and pull them from the net, which, as you can see, it's doing right now. And it has actually found us 1,336 proxies now, and they're listed here. Now, that doesn't mean that all of these proxies are good. It only means that we've found a list of this many proxies, but some of those are bad. Proxies go bad quickly. What I would recommend doing is, at this point, All Day Sucker is going to start at the top of the list and move down. If it finds a bad proxy, it's going to throw it in the garbage and use the next one on the list. So I do actually recommend hitting the randomize button, which will randomize the list. So it'll still start at the top, but now it's going to start at a different, at a completely random address, rather than the order of the list that was provided to us from the web. A lot of people will start at the beginning of that list and move down, so we would rather start at a random page. Okay, so we've set up our proxies now. We go ahead and close this. Now, we're not going to use proxies, just like I said, because we're only going to ping a few pages. So again, I say that's the preferred method, is to not use proxies. But if you're going to ping out to 50 pages or more, you might want to actually use the proxies. Randomization. You can randomize your pings. You can randomize your user agents. I suggest keeping those. Those are on by default. Okay, so we've set up our settings tab. When you're ready to move on, go ahead and move on to the next video.